This is Oris, the old guy from www.oldguytalks.com. If you have not already opted in, do so now. That's right. So you want to be a judge? Well, I will tell you that based on what's happened here in the last few weeks, a lot of good people, a lot of qualified people, a lot of people who happen to be conservative will never, ever, ever want their names put up on this. This has been such an outrageous circus, an outrageous affront on common sense that it is hard to believe that this is actually occurring in the United States. And it's all run by the Democrats because of their agenda, of their progressive agenda, and what a threat Judge Kavanaugh would be to that progressive agenda, to basically use the courts to write law instead of the courts interpreting law. Now, this is getting insane. First of all, the believability. I was listening to something on Laura Ingraham's show today. She was talking about the believability factor. She was interviewing a psychologist on this thing. And they said that actually the believability factor, that whether an audience or a jury, and this gentleman was a psychologist that helped people with jury things, said that it had nothing to do with whether the facts happened or not. The believability that sometimes people, after events, start to make things up in their own head, and they actually do believe them, even though they may not have happened. And, where is the corroborating evidence? And so now we're going to start talking about the fact that he possibly threw something, some ice at someone. Wow, that's a real reason not to be on the Supreme Court. And again, this, Hillary Clinton, oh my God, I can't believe that she's still around. What is she doing? What is she doing still around? Saying that she doesn't like his temperament? They say he came out too fiery. And you know what? If he came out even and flat, they would have said, oh, look, he has no passion, unlike Dr. Ford. He couldn't win with the Democrats because why? Their mind is already made up, so it doesn't make any difference. The facts are irrelevant. They just want to get their way. And this bodes poorly. This bodes poorly. Hey, Jay, how are you doing? This bodes poorly for people, for young men in our society today, and for actually old guys. It really bodes poorly because now just the mere accusation, and accusations have been occurring a lot, and they have been unsubstantiated in a lot of situations. I mean, you look at the Duke lacrosse team. Everybody says, "Oh yeah, all these white privileged males." That's right. They're violent because they played a sport called lacrosse. And you have this whole thing at the University of Virginia, at the fraternity row. The Rolling Stone article turned out to be a farce. This happens all the time. This happens more regularly than we are aware of. And it occurs, and it's unfortunate because when this does happen, this really, really makes an impact on the people that truly have suffered a sexual assault. Because those people deserve the support that is needed to help them get through such a terrible thing to happen to them. But when people come out and lie like this, and have unsubstantiated claims like the other two, I mean, they're just totally off the wall. This really makes us lose basically belief in the process, and this is going to backfire. And unfortunately, once we've crossed into this area where we're starting to get into this part of people's lives, well, I don't see a way back. We are here, and this is how it's going to be from now on. This is Oris, the old guy from www.oldguytalks.com. Remember, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love. That's right, those that you love. Take care.